Hey everyone, how are you? I really hope you've all been doing well. Thank you so much again for tuning back to my channel. As you can see by my title, I am back today to share with you all the brand new, well, by the time this video is up, newly released MAC Eyes on MAC palettes that have recently been launched and are available already online at maccosmetics.com. Now, I always say this, but it's true. I typically tend to focus my channel on limited edition collections, more sought out collections, but I did receive all of the palettes except one, which I went ahead and picked up, and I thought to myself, let's be a little bit productive about this and make a video for you all. In case you're wondering, should I get this palette? Should I invest in this? Are these really good eyeshadows or not? And hopefully you all find this video informational and it's helpful for you all to decide whether or not you're going to splurge on the MAC palette or not. If you are interested in seeing the Eyes on MAC eyeshadow palettes, then definitely keep on watching. Not sure how well you can see the eyeshadow look that I have going on today because of these lashes are just insane and I'm obsessed with them. I love them. By the way, in case you're wondering which lashes I'm wearing the Eyelure Grand Glamour with Vegas Nay. I am obsessed with these lashes. I'm not even sure if they still make them, but I did get all 4 of the new small ×9 eyeshadows palettes. But I also did get, it's going to be fun to swatch, the brand new In the Flesh palette, and this one has 15 eyeshadows. As you can see, it has this, I don't even know what this is called, to protect the lettering, but let me show you all how this looks like. Gorgeous. You can see my backyard too. It's nice and sunny today, so perfect day for swatches. Suits the title, In the Flesh. Really nice nude, kind of everyday type of colors with this last row right here. You can definitely smoke out your look. I did get this as a gift from one of my coworkers because I think this retails $64. Girl, I'm not all about that life because I love MAC. We know this. But I have so many eyeshadows and MAC shadows included, so I thought, you know, this is really, it looks really nice. We all love to look at eyeshadows and just makeup in general, but I really didn't think it was for me. So I'm very excited to swatch it and let you all know my opinion. I am not a makeup artist, if you didn't know this. I'm an amateur at best. I'm a noob. I barely do my eyeshadow. If you were to know me like on a day-to-day basis, you know that I barely do my eyeshadow. I only do my eyeshadow when I'm filming or it's a special occasion or sometimes you just want to look good. But I, for the most part, do not do my eyeshadow on a daily basis, even though I have an excessive amount of eyeshadow. So again, my eyeshadow skills are still like meh at best, and I'm still very much learning. But if you would like me to do like a really simple, like really simple get ready with me with this palette, then definitely let me know. Maybe I should have said that after I've swatched them because they might not be any good and who knows. So I'm going to go, ooh, very soft. I'm going to go ahead and swatch these 2 times each, swatched on my arm, nothing more. Ooh, they're very soft. You know, some eyeshadows, and it doesn't matter if it's MAC or not, they just do not, they're not the soft. Oh, these are all so soft, but they're very powdery. Okay. Ooh. Okay, this one's not as soft. It's not as oh, that one's not too good. So anyways, let me go ahead and swatch them and I will show you all the clip of the swatches and I will be back. Okay, there's some, we're gonna have to see. I put my hair back up because I did do some swatches for you all, and I will try to edit to the best of my ability and put the video and the pictures of the swatches while I'm speaking. So this is the first for me, but we're gonna try it out and let me know down below what you think. Should I be doing this in the rest of my videos? Please let me know. I really appreciate your input. Let me start off with the first 3 shades in the palette. They are super buttery, very soft, but because of that, they are very powdery. Eyeshadows 6, 7, and 8, which is the second row, are terrible. As you can see in my swatches, you can barely even see them on the side of my arm. Completely terrible. I just wish, oh, I don't even know what they were thinking putting these eyeshadows in. Maybe if you're really extremely pale or fair, they will look wonderful on you, but on me, like, they barely showed up, and that's with me pressing on the eyeshadow palette very, very roughly. Which is called Tempting. Is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color. That is my favorite color of the bunch. I don't know how you feel about this. I dislike very strongly eyeshadow called Carbon. I know it's MAC's staple. I strongly dislike it. It always goes on super patchy on me in any type of palette that they put it on. And I know makeup companies do this on purpose. There are 1 to 2 shadows that are amazing, and it makes us want to get the palette just for those 1 or 2 eyeshadows. But I'm gonna be completely honest in saying that I'm only keeping this because it was a gift. Extremely grateful for my friend that gave this to me. But the eyeshadows really aren't that great. It's come to the point, and I'm sure I've mentioned this in another video, it's come to the point where I have so many eyeshadows in my collection now. If one's not working, if one's not applying pigmentedly enough, I'm just gonna use another eyeshadow palette and be done with it. It's really not all that great. And I don't know why MAC continues to put Carbon in every single palette, bigger palette. I'm just so over it. I'm like, okay, you can make another eyeshadow that's better. I'm sorry. I do not like Carbon whatsoever. Now you know my thoughts. Let's move on to the 9 shadow palettes. This first one is called Tropic Cool Times 9. And this one immediately reminds me of water, of the ocean, of just the beach, maybe summer. It's just so gorgeous. The first eyeshadow was amazing. It looks almost like a highlight. It's so gorgeous. It's very easy to work with. I love it. But the soft yellow and the neon green were awful. I had to press really hard against the shadow to get somewhat of a color, and it was just not cute. The other colors, very nice. I really do like them, especially the ones that have a little bit of sheen to them. Very nice colors. Not sure when I would rock this kind of palette out. But again, the yellow and the neon green, not a fan of. All the other colors swatched relatively nicely, 2 swatches each. Very nice. Again, this just reminds me of water, the beach. Perfect for summertime that is right around the corner. So I did enjoy the palette minus those 2 eyeshadows. This next palette is called Solar Glow Times 9. As you can see, some of the swatches aren't really that pigmented. They look a little bit patchy, just uneven. It's not looking that great. But I do have to say, these are completely dry on my arm. I did not use any Fix Plus. If you're looking to build up that pigmentation, really see that sparkle in some of these frost shades, Volux Pearl finishes, I recommend using Fix Plus with those particular shadows. But overall, this palette was very nice. Metal Mauve, which is a frost finish, would have to be my favorite. Almost like a duochrome color. It is so gorgeous. I love it. The mattes that they decided to go with, super nice. The whole, I do like this palette. Very interesting colors. They're all really pigmented. Some would work better with Fix Plus, but I really do like this palette. Surprisingly, it's not me. I did use this shade right here to give a little bit of glitter on my lid. I didn't want it to be a super dramatic smoky eye, so I did put some glitter. I really think it balanced out the look nicely. Not sure how well it picks up on the camera, but I personally really love it. For all of my shimmer lovers, glitter. I kept saying glitter, it's shimmer. Definitely shimmer. This one is called Red Hot Times 9. By far, out of all 5 of the palettes, including In the Flesh, this one has to be the most pigmented, as you can see by those swatches. Gorgeous colors. I love them. No difficulty getting on my arm. The 3 colors in the middle, which are actually, there's 2 mattes and 1 satin finish, they all could pass as blushes. They're all really fun and bright colors. Super bright, super playful, are perfect for the Work It Out collection that is also being released. I'll be trying to use this palette for that video. My personal favorite shadow would have to be Frock Talk, which is a Volux Pearl. That's a funny name. That's the eyeshadow that I used for my crease here. I really didn't think it was going to be that pigmented, but it's such a nice color. I love this palette. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I do. And the last palette is the Semi Sweet Times 9. Very gorgeous colors. The swatches might be a little bit deceiving for this palette because they do look very powdery and They don't look all that pigmented, but I assure you, once you get these on your lid with a good primer, with a good base, these will look poppin'. I was extremely surprised by the third eyeshadow. I used that as my transition color. I did not think it was going to be that pigmented. It is a matte shadow called Outer. Oh my gosh, I think that is the perfect kind of mustard yellow for us tanner gals. I am obsessed. This is a palette that I personally picked up, and I am so happy that I picked it up. No wonder no one gave it to me, because this is definitely the best one in my opinion. I really like these ×9 eyeshadow palettes. They're very portable. I think that's the main goal of these. Everyday type of color. You can play it up, you can smoke it out. The only thing that is a con or I don't like about this palette, yep, carbon. Why does MAC have to ruin an epic palette by putting carbon in there? You'd think they would reformulate carbon already. Like, I am so over carbon. It always goes on super patchy on me. No. As you saw in the swatches, Dance in the Dark, which is also a matte, as you can see, it's not as deep as carbon. It's better than carbon. Really nice deep brown, which sure you can make into a deeper color, almost black, which would, why even have carbon in this palette? You could put another eyeshadow that wasn't carbon, just a waste of space right there. Waste. Don't understand what is MAC's fascination with putting carbon in every good palette. I don't understand. That's my dilemma. If I did have to recommend one of the palettes from this Eyes on MAC, I would really, without a doubt, recommend Semi Sweet ×9. Obsessed. This color just surprised me so much. They're all actually matte shadows. I am just obsessed with this palette. If you did pick up one of the palettes, let me know down below which one you picked, or if you're interested, hopefully this video again was informational and helpful for you all to see the swatches. Again, this one by far was my favorite. Definitely cannot recommend it enough. Check it out, in-store encounters. You won't regret it. It is so great. Love it. Anyways, loves, that is it for me and this Eyes on MAC newly released palette. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below. I hope this video was informational and helpful. Let me know how the editing was. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. So please don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already for more makeup videos. I will see you all next time. Thank you all so much again for watching. Love you. Bye everyone.